So this is No Script Needed, presented by Creative Genius Studios.
Mr. DE back with another one. Yes, CEO of The Source is here with y'all again today with another episode of No Script Needed, presented by Creative Genius Studio. And today I got the one and only, Mack Boyy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, brother. I definitely appreciate you bringing me on your platform. For real.
No problem, brother, man.
Dope setup too. I like
Appreciate it, man. So I see you say you a Twitch streamer, credit repair, and the nightlife liaison.
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 Liaison. Yeah, I'm a nightlife liaison. I do credit repair, and I'm a Twitch streamer too.
And you say you originally from New York?
Yes, sir. You know that.
The Big Apple?
Yeah, so I'm from upstate actually, but I got a lot of family that lives down in the city. A lot of family in Brownsville, a lot of family in Queens. So I be down there a lot too.
So what made you make the move to Vegas, brother?
Honestly, bro, just the opportunity for real. Living in New York, like it's cool, but I was there. I've been there all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to take a little bit of a different approach. I had never really been to the West Coast before, so I had an opportunity to come out here, and I just wanted to take advantage of it, bro.
So, how was New York? Before we get to, your life in Vegas, man, give us the experience or, what was it out, growing up in New York? How was that experience out there? What made you become who you is today out there?
So New York, where I'm from in New York, bro, is really like it's such a distinctive place because where I'm from in New York, it's like I'm 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours north of the city. So I'm not in the city, but I'm not necessarily in the mountains either. Like it's kind of like an in-between state. So from a town called like Binghamton. A lot of people probably don't know where that is, but for those of you that know where Syracuse is, it's an hour south of Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of kids in Binghamton, it's a huge mix. There's kids from the city, there's kids from like all different like rich parts of New York. You know what I'm saying? So you got kids with money, you got kids that are broke, you got middle class kids, you got foreign exchange students, you got kids that don't speak no English. So it's really a melting pot for real, bro.
Wow, brother, damn. How was the school system and things like that out there?
So I was in public school my whole the whole time I was in school. So it was all right. Like I played sports, so I naturally clicked up with like a lot of the rich white kids. You know what I'm saying? They had money and shit like that. I was a little hood nigga, so I wasn't always trying to really be in the hood. I like staying over at their houses, kicking it with their parents, going on vacation with them and shit like that. So that was really. I had like a lot of white friends when I was coming
That boy
up.
said, "You white friend?"
I had a lot of white friends when I was coming up, bro. Yeah, just because that's where like I said, bro, like I lived in the hood, but I wasn't trying to be in the hood, bro. So when I was like,
you trying to be different.
You know what I'm saying?
Something different.
When I was living with my mom's, we was living in this place called Saratoga, bro. This is the fucking projects, nigga. So anytime I was like able to get up out of that, I was like, oh, for sure, I'm out. My white homie Casey, his family used to take me on vacation with them. We used to go on ski trips. Fucking whenever we would have tournaments for sports, we're going to stand in these nice ass hotels. You know what I'm saying? So it was just shit that a nigga that from my upbringing he's not usually supposed to see shit like that. So from a young
we
age,
supposed to, but
you know what
we
I'm
gotta
saying?
make it happen.
Statistically not.
Yeah.
Statistically not though.
But no, that's good, brother. That's amazing. So was you out there making videos and things like that when you started doing that?
Honestly, so I'd like to think like around the time Vine started, that's when I started like playing around creatively with content and shit like that. I always wanted to like be like, and I don't want to say an influencer, but I always wanted to like be known on the internet and like just make viral videos and you know what I'm saying, just be known and shit because I felt like I had a great personality for it. Me and all my friends, bro, back when Vine just got started, we'd make all these crazy ass videos trying to go viral and shit. So that's what really sparked it. And then,
so you had Vine videos that went viral?
nah, none of them ever went viral. But I had a lot of Vine videos though.
He said that's where you got your foot in.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Egypt though, because I used to make a lot of my videos with him, and he's doing his thing now too with the content back home in New York.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Shout out you, brother.
That ass.
So, once you got to Vegas, What was you getting into when you first got out here? How did you get into that nightlife?
Shit, bro. When I first came out here, right? I did not know one person, bro. I had this one nigga that I followed on TikTok. His name was Logan. Shout out to my boy Logan Paulson, right? He was the only person that like I was like, all right, I'm seeing his TikToks. This nigga's out partying every night. He's talking about he can get niggas into the clubs for free and shit like that, bro. Mind you, I'm a hood nigga from New York. I don't know nothing about none of this, right? So I'm seeing this on my phone. I'm like, oh, bro, this shit, like, what's this nigga talking about for real? Like, so I'm hitting this nigga trying to link up. I never wind up being able to link up with bros or whatever, just because, like, you know, I lived in Centennial, which is, feel me, is way up north.
Yeah.
So, you know, niggas that live out there, you ain't got no car, you ain't got no wheels either, and you don't really know nobody out here. So it's kind of dead for linking people, you feel me? If you want to meet people, you got to go down to the strip. So what I did was I had a homie, because I ain't gonna hold you, when I first moved out here, bro, I was fake down bad. I was like washing my clothes at laundromats and shit.
Yeah.
So I was going to the laundromat to wash my clothes, and there was this nigga sitting in the laundromat, and he was playing chess. And I sat down to play a chess match with this nigga when my clothes was finishing washing. And his family wound up owning the laundromat. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, you a good nigga to know, you know what I'm saying? Family got money and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. Get bro's number. We wound up linking up. And this nigga like, yo, you ever been down to the bars? Like, nah, this nigga bring me down to Fremont. So I'm on Fremont, bro, doing my thing, like talking to girls and shit. And the manager sees me talking to girls. So he's telling me, he's like, yo, bro, if you bring girls in here, like, I'll just give you guys free shots. I'll give you a little section. You could chill or whatever. Mind you, nigga, I've never experienced that before. So I'm, what? Nigga, this is lit. I'm getting free bottles just to bring girls into this spot. Like, which I was already gonna come in here and spend money anyway.
Right.
I'm like, well, no, it's a no-brainer. So, feel me, that's what I started doing. Fast forward, bro, a couple weeks later, we outside, we running it in Fremont, and one of the bouncers that was working at the spot at the time, I was taking everybody to therapy.
You said a spa?
No, the spot.
The spot.
Yeah, the spot was called therapy. That's where I was going out before I was ever going out to the clubs and shit. So I met some girls, bringing the girls into the spot, and the bouncer's like, yo, you know you can get paid for this, bro. Like, you can make some real bread. Like, and I'm like, what you mean? He's like, how? I'm like, how? He's like, oh, there's mad promoters on the strip that you can link up with. He's like, you could literally, like, what you're doing right now, you could get paid for. So I didn't know that. So then then it clicked in my head. Oh shit, this Logan nigga that I know on TikTok, that's probably what he does. Right. So feel me, I'm trying to reach out to.
That was the first person you met, right?
Fake, not really. The nigga that I met, the first person that I met was the nigga in the laundromat. His name was Ethan. That nigga put on for me, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was driving from the east side all the way to Centennial to bring us down to Fremont for a night out, get crazy, get lit, drive me all the way back to Centennial, and then he driving home to the east side.
Damn.
That nigga fucked with me for real. That nigga fucked with me for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a W mans. Because he gave me my start. He like showed me how shit worked out here, right?
But back to Logan.
Back to Logan, right? So the way that I met Logan was I went out with some girls that I had met. So instead of going out to Fremont, these girls were like, oh no, let's go to the club. Like, let's go to this club called Omnia. Like, we can get in for free. I'm like, nigga, we can't get in for free. I'm like, I'm a nigga, bro. I'm like, we can't get in for free. So they're like, nah, trust. Like, we're on the homie's guest list. Like, it's fine. So I didn't know nothing about this guest list shit, bro. I get to Caesar's Palace. Yeah. I wait in the general admission line. Nigga, that shit took me about an hour to get into the club. This is the first time I ever been to a nightclub, right? I get to the front, and I'm just, like, thinking the whole time, like, nigga, this shit's not about to work. This shit is not green. Like, these niggas about to dub me at the door, all that shit. Like, nervous. Bro, I was sick. So we get to the front. And sure enough, it works out, nigga. They let us in. And I'm like, oh, nah, this shit lit. What? This how shit really work out here?
I mean, they ain't really got no dress code.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, they did, but it was like, I was in dress code. I was, feel me, I dressed like, like I said, I lived in upstate New York. I had a, yeah. They told me what to wear, yo. Wear jeans, nice shirt, some shoes, you know what I'm saying? So we in that bitch, bro. I'm having the time of my life, nigga. And I'm talking like, I'm on the dance floor, though. You know me now, bro. Now you'll never see me without a table in the section or not no premium bottle. You feel me? I'm bougie now. But nigga, I was on the dance floor, gang. Me bugging, wilding, dancing with girls, had a little drink in my hand, chilling, bro. And I see this fucking curly haired nigga with mad girls at his table, and this nigga got some shades on. having a good ass time. And I'm like, yo, wait, that's the nigga from TikTok that I know. So I flagged one of the girls down and told her to get his attention. And then he told me to come to the end of his section. I go to the end of his section and I'm just like, yo, like, it's Mac, bro. Like, I know you don't really know me like that, you feel me? But I message you on TikTok a bunch. I'm trying to get onto this promo scene. Like, let me get somebody's number. Let me get a contact. Let me get something. Like, what's the word? He's like, yo, I'll give you my manager Kenny's number. He's like, text him, tell him I told you to reach out to him. So I'm like, cool. So I offered to buy a nigga a drink. Mind you, I'm popped, bro, at the time. I got like $50 in my bank account.
Damn.
Bro,
Hey,
the drinks came out. I was praying, bro. I was praying the drinks didn't fucking come out to more than 50 because my shit was going to decline and I was going to look stupid. But my shit came out, I think it was like 48 and some change, bro.
Damn, he said it took it.
I didn't even have enough to tip, bro. I felt so bad for the bartender, bro, for real. But I didn't have enough to tip. But I wound up buying the nigga the drink. He gave me his manager's number. And then I started working for this third-party promotions company that had like a guest list at Zook and like a bunch of the Tao Group venues. And that's low-key how I got my foot in the door.
Man, that promo life ain't easy, man. I didn't try it, man. So,
nah,
man, since we already in it, bro, how it been for you, that promo life?
So when I first got started, it was lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because everything was new. I didn't know nobody. I didn't know how to do anything or maneuver through anything. So everything was new to me. It was like a whole new like environment type shit for real. So I was figuring out everything. And for a while, it took me about, I say like 4 months to figure that shit out. The way that I figured it out was I had a host that I was working at. I was promoting at Zook at the time. And I was bringing hella girls to the club all the fucking time.
You said
so,
Zook?
Zook, yeah.
Which hotel that's in?
It's in Resorts World.
Resorts World.
Yeah, so I was promoting at Zook at the time, bro, and I was bringing in hella girls into the spot, like, and I was just getting recognition from the niggas at the door. Like, you know, the hosts that be behind the podium and shit, them niggas are looking at me like, yo, who is this little nigga just bringing all these girls over here? These niggas is now, like, trying to get next to me, like, yo, I need girls for my clients, like, can you bring some over here, da-da-da-da-da. Niggas is now starting to, like, oh, shit, like, let me introduce myself to this little nigga, because, like, he's beneficial. So feel me, as soon as that starts to happen, one nigga, bro, one of the head niggas that worked at the door at the time approached me. He's like, yo, I'm about to put you on game. I'm gonna show you how to really move through this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, any business you got, kick it to me. I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's gonna be a lot of niggas that are gonna try to get next to you. Just stay loyal. And if you stay loyal, bro, I'll make sure you're Gucci. So sure enough, I just started doing everything that nigga was telling me to do, bro. And he was putting me on game, bro. Like, putting me on how to talk to clients, putting me on how to, the industry works, you know what I'm saying? Just taking, like, a promoter and turning him into, like, a fucking VIP host for real. Like, damn. So that's where I really got the spin off on, like, all the knowledge and shit. Mentor. And then this nigga was putting me in rooms with niggas that, like, I would have never had the chance to talk to on my own. So, like, he's really helping me network and introducing me to people, bringing me on, like, telling niggas I'm his little brother and to take care of me. So now I'm going places. I'm able to name drop this nigga. I'm getting shit on the house. Niggas is taking care of me, rolling the red carpet out for a nigga. So it's just like, I was like, all right, yeah, this shit is lit. So then, I ain't gonna lie, I just started honing in on the girls in that aspect. That's why I say VIP liaison, is because my thing is bringing girls to the club, making sure they have the best fucking time possible. And then it's like, when there's guys in there that are spending hella fucking money, say it's like a group of like 10 niggas, they come in, these niggas are squares, they don't know how to talk to no girls, no nothing, da-da-da-da, but they got bread, and they just want, you know, they just want to have a good time, they want people to kick it with at their table. Me being the fucking resourceful promoter or liaison that I am, I'm going to go to their table and kick it with them, and not only am I going, but I'm bringing 10 of my girls with me. You feel me? We're just gonna go out, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna turn these niggas up. And then honestly, that's how I built value in the clubs for so long, because when I go to the tables and I bring girls to the tables, it makes these niggas spend way more. They buy way more bottles because they just want to keep impressing the girls. You know what I'm saying? So then it takes a fucking $2,000 minimum and turns into a $10K minimum because they just keep buying bottles, bro. Damn. And that's why all the hosts started fucking with me. And, like, just, feel me, treating me mad good and, like, just giving me hella recognition everywhere.
All right, brother. So what's one of your struggles from your past that people will look at you now and won't believe?
Shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, just being popped for real. Just because I don't. That's not like what I
Being
represent.
pop.
Like yeah, like not just not having shit, bro. Like I've literally been so broke to the point where I've slept in my car and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like but the way that I carry myself and the way that I like, just that I am is like nobody will ever really know that or they'll never assume that just because it's like.
They think you already had it.
You know what I'm saying?
They think you done had
exactly.
people that helped you and did this, and they don't know
and
you
that's
got a
why
story
like
too.
I never like to brag or boast or none of that shit because it's like nobody should ever really know where you're at in your situation. You feel me? Just you gotta always move with that energy.
Move with
and
grace.
just attract that shit, bro.
Yeah. So, all right, what's the biggest difference between New York hustle and Vegas hustle? Vegas hustle.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. I ain't gonna lie, but moving out here, bro. The reason why I felt like I was able to just get on so quickly is because it's so much easier to outwork niggas here, bro.
Damn.
It's so much easier to outwork these niggas, bro.
And why would you say that?
Because in New York,
is like lazy type shit out there?
In New York, nah, they're not lazy. They just wait for opportunities. In New York, we don't wait for shit, bro. We go get it. Like, we don't have time to wait, bro. You got, like, just to think about it, to sustain your way of living in New York, nigga, you gotta work 2 jobs, have a side hustle and sell a little drugs on the side, nigga, just to provide for your fucking 10 by 10 box that you have to live in.
It's really small out there like
bro,
that?
It's small, bro. Small as fuck, bro. Like, this right here is bigger than most cribs in New York, bro.
Wow.
That ass. I'll be so serious with you.
Damn.
I'm so serious, bro.
Damn, that's fucked up, brother. Damn. All right, so let's get into your credit repair, right?
All right, but I can't give away too much sauce.
You ain't got to give too much sauce, but give somebody some help in some way. What's the not giving too much, but one little thing that you can say that can really help them, or reach out to you for you can't help, you can assist them.
Honestly, so the best thing that I can say about credit, right, is that, bro, you can't do shit without credit in this world, bro. Like, you can't apply for no car, you can't get a house, you can't even go and get a cell phone unless you have a line of credit, like these days. You know what I'm saying? So having credit, first things first, is very important, but also knowing how to maintain a good credit score and how to build your credit and just having financial literacy altogether is probably just the most important thing that I've learned about, especially over the course of just being like an adult man, because when I was younger, nobody really taught me about this shit. I was lucky to have a really good mentor when I moved out here that just put me on to just a lot of things that I should have known. And when I first got started, I was probably in a situation that was pretty bad and that I was just okay with and just fuck it is what it is mentality, which is, I feel like, is the way a lot of Americans live their life right now because they just don't see a way out of it. But there is, and it just, all it takes, bro, is just a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of financial literacy to like really put yourself in a better situation.
So you saying someone can really fix their credit and they don't really need to go to somebody?
No, they don't. The people pay me for their services because, people pay me for my services, obviously, because, like, yes, I'm a professional and I'm going to make sure that it's done the right way. But essentially, no, you don't need to pay for it. You can do it yourself. I'm not going to give away the sauce on how to do it exactly. But if you're interested, just do the research.
Hey, all right. Can you give us like one of the crazy situations that you ever fixed?
So actually, like 4 months ago, this dude had a foreclosure on his profile. And a foreclosure, yeah, like his home had foreclosed, and we were able to get that taken off.
Whoa,
yeah,
that boy making moves. Right?
So personally, myself, I'm not trying to air my own situation out like that either, but I had a defaulted on an auto loan when I was like 19 years old. I'm not gonna lie, I was dumb and just was a young nigga with some money and just like, all right, fuck it, I'll pay it later, whatever. But I defaulted on an auto loan, and I wound up taking that shit off my own credit report too.
Hey, man, go crazy, man. Hey, y'all about to get at him for it. Get at him for
Facts.
Can you at least give, like, somebody in their early 20s, like, what's something they should do ASAP?
ASAP, as far as like what, just for like financial literacy, like
Anything,
establishing lines of credit.
yes, anything in credit, because
So
most of them they're gonna go out there try to get some credit cards.
So this is what you do. You don't want to get a credit. You want to get a secured credit card with a limit on it, right? Something that's easily maintainable, that you can pay, that you can make sure that it's not gonna. If at the end of the day, if you default on it, it's not gonna kill you to get out of that hole. That's the biggest thing. Don't go and buy something there if you can't pay for it. It's gonna fuck you up. So get a secured credit card, maybe like a $300 limit. Pay that shit on time for a couple months. Then maybe increase the limit, or just start build like adding up more and more lines of credit. Like maybe go finance a washing machine or a couch or
That's
a
a
television or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these
Yeah.
are things that people, if they have the money for it, they'll just go out and buy it. Go finance it. Put the money down, finance it, pay it off over time, build your credit. Because at the end of the day, it's going to build your history. Then you go from financing a cell phone, a washer and dryer, a TV, to now you have enough credit history to the point where you can get approved for an auto loan. Then it might not be that nice of a car, but then second time around, you get your second car, boom, that's a nicer car. Then you might want to get a house. Boom. Then you can get a house. Then you might want to start a business. Then you can use your personal
He
credit.
give y'all a 20+ year.
That's what I'm saying. You might want to start a business. So you use your personal credit, since you've built it up over this time, to leverage for that line of business credit that you would get for that loan. And then they're going to get approved for it, because why? Look at your credit history. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you can't do shit without credit, bro.
Hey.
And credit is literally king. Credit is the difference between you having a $20,000 car and a $200,000 car.
Oh, that's the difference between the rich man and the poor man too.
100%. 100%.
Yes. All right, so bro, let's get into the streaming, man. What made you first start streaming?
Man.
Vegas, right? You first started here, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
started here in Vegas, bro. What made me start streaming for real is just like I wanted to like build a community for real, bro. Like, just because I feel like with like a bunch of like-minded individuals, there's so many different ways we could help each other, bro. Like, and I just want to be that connecting piece to a lot of different people, like whether it be music, business, fashion, content, or like actual like e-commerce work online, shit like that. I just want to be able to just like connect people, have like a safe, genuine space where niggas just vibey. It's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really why I started it for real, because I wanted that community. And then it turned also more into just like seeing the influence that like you can have as well too, and then also just seeing like a lot of the dumbass niggas they be making famous now, bro. It's just like, damn, it's like they're gonna give this nigga a platform, and he's not doing nothing good with it for real. It's like,
Yeah, I could do it.
you know what I'm saying? It's not even, oh, if he could do it, I could do it. It's that if I got on, I would do way more than he's doing.
You were helping in a better way.
I would do way more than he's doing. Exactly. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like I want it for more than just, oh, nigga, to have a nice chain, drive a nice car. Like, I want to change niggas' lives, bro. Low key, I ain't gonna lie. I want to when it's all said and done, I just want to know the world is a better place, like having me in it.
Do you ever feel pressure to entertain people all the time though?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
How you handle that?
I just have to recharge my battery and just do things like by just making sure that I'm not spreading myself too thin. I'm allowing my social battery to recharge. I'm allowing myself to really just take a step back and process things and just think about things, and then, all right, bet, cool, now I'm ready to go back and be a people person. Like, it's so important to take time for yourself, and that's where I've had such a crossroads doing this, is because it's just like, all right, like, it seems like there's no time for yourself, but you have to make time for yourself at the end of the day, so that's the biggest thing I would feel like, is just, bro, just like, please, like, especially if you're doing content, it's just like, focus on your mental health. Make sure your serotonin levels is up. Go outside, soak up the sunlight, touch grass, eat good food, spend time with people that care about you, and you should be fine. You feel me?
Got you. So, what's one of the craziest moments you done had since you've been streaming so far? Because I did see you at the pizza place.
that was a dope ass stream. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nick for pulling up for real though. Really fuck with y'all boys.
Nah, y'all did y'all thing. Let them know about it a little bit. How did that opportunity come about? Since that was the craziest moment so far?
Nah, that wasn't the craziest, but I ain't gonna lie, that was like the most like scripted thing we've done. That was definitely the most scripted thing we've done. It was cool though because the Dion, the owner of the pizza shop, he's super cool. He owns the pizza shop. He's a very good friend of ours. We would show up to his pizza shop after the club, fucked up. Just this nigga would just give us free food, go outside, smoke joints with us. My lifestyle brand, Classe, he is a huge supporter of that. Buys a bunch of pre rolls from the distros and shit like that. So super cool, bro. He's like trying to do the social media thing. So he was very welcoming to the idea of letting me come in there and like stream. Once I showed him my analytics and I explained to him like, all right, this is kind of like the whole idea of the thing. You know, we're gonna kind of go in there and we're gonna work for you for the day. But it's gonna be like a Craig and Day Day situation, kind of. We're gonna drag it a little bit. We're gonna make some content. We're gonna invite some people in. We're gonna obviously make sure we pay for everything, and we're not gonna fucking destroy anything in your business. But we're gonna drag it a little bit. It was cool because he had me. You seen it? He had me back there making food. I was frying wings. Nigga Kyle was cooking Philly cheesesteaks. We was making pizzas. So it was actually a dope experience because I've never made a pizza before like that.
For real.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Man. All right, so what, how you meet Vegas Kai?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I just hit the nigga one day, bro. On some like we had a couple mutual friends, but I just hit the nigga one day because I seen he was trying to be on the same type of time that I was on. And I was just like, yo, like, I see you take this seriously, bro. Like what's up? Like, you trying to make some content together? You know what I mean? You trying to navigate this shit together type shit? Because we both, you know what I'm saying? I know we're doing the same thing right now. So it was a little weird. I definitely had to shoot my shot at the nigga, but yeah, I had to shoot my shot at the nigga.
No, in reality,
weird.
if you don't shoot, you miss.
On God. So we linked up and I like was telling him just like, yo, I feel like we could go crazy with this content shit if we lock in. Like I got a lot of homies, but they don't really take it seriously, you know, and he was kind of in the same boat. And so we just linked up and then we started some little content group. That shit wound up not working out, and then me and him kind of just kept rocking with it because we was super cool, and I had fucked with like I said, his work ethic. I like the way he networks. I like the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
So it's just like somebody that I always envisioned myself working with.
Shout out Vegas Kai. I gotta ask this since we know since we talking about it. Do you think streamers is replacing traditional celebrities?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I feel like that's also why Hollywood is trying to start to make their way into it. Like you see now, like all these big streamer groups, like for example, I think it was the same company that owns FaZe is also like tied into like Interscope or some shit like that. So it's just like it just goes to show you that these big time record labels and these big time companies think that this shit is about to blow, and it's because of the reach that we have as well too. It's like you got to think about it when you have a couple thousand fucking people in your chat. Not only that, but 1,000 impressionable people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what adults do we know that are like watching Twitch? Not very many. It's usually kids or niggas like us. So you know what I'm saying?
All right, let us know about your lifestyle brand. You just brought up.
Oh, Classe?
Yes.
So yeah, we run a lifestyle brand. It's called Classe. We have an Instagram. You can go check us out. But yeah, we do pre-rolls, we do distillate, stuff like that. That's like the more the distro side. But we also do merch, we do content, we do like our own parties and stuff like that. It's like sort of like the next Hidden Hills, bro.
All right, bro. Hey, shout you out, bro. You say it's called Classic?
Classe, yeah. Classe _LV. It's like Classe Azul.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to streaming. What's one thing you think that it can destroy, a streaming career instantly? Like what not to do? Like I think Rakat did something one time, but he got lucky.
Honestly, and it's not even that. It's just I would say more so just letting outside influence like it's like once you get a little motion, right? Once people start to fuck with what you do, don't change that. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, yeah, you might want to try to do something new, but if you do want to do something new, have it be genuine. Because at the end of the day, people can always see when something is not genuine, bro, especially on fucking stream. They can always see when something's not genuine. So it's like just don't let outside niggas come into your shit and be like, yo, nah, you gotta do this. No, you gotta do that. No, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. Like at the end of the day, yes, you gotta do certain things to make yourself more marketable, but just make sure it always falls within the parameters of your morals and your belief systems at the end of the day.
All right, so I bet. What's one of the weirdest comments or DMs you got in from a viewer so far?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be really trying me. I had this one dude that he had got my Instagram profile from my shit because it's on my Twitch. Like if you go to my Twitch profile, you can go to my Instagram. So this nigga DM me, bro, and asked me to like sleep with his wife. That was probably the craziest thing that I had ever seen in my DMs. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
ain't say yeah?
Huh?
You ain't say yeah?
I didn't say yeah, bro. I was in a relationship at the time. I'm a faithful man when I'm with a woman, so yeah, I definitely said no.
Hey, shout you out, brother.
Yeah, you know that. You know that.
All right. What's advice you would give to someone that's trying to start streaming though?
Even if so, and it sounds so cliche because I know a lot of people say this, but you have to pretend, bro, like you have a million people watching you at all times. That's just it, bro. You're not because if you got to think about it like this, if there's nobody watching you, you now have an opportunity to make clips. So you still have to perform to that degree. And at the end of the day, you never know who's gonna raid you. You never know who's gonna pop in your chat. You never know what's gonna happen. It's the internet, bro. Shit happens overnight, literally. So it's just that you have to always have that same energy, like when you come to your stream, like whether there's 10 people in there, 100 people in there, or shit, fucking 1,000. But it's crazy because I literally, me myself, I just broke 100 viewers, bro. It's hard. It's not easy. I broke 100 viewers the other day. I think it was like my 400th and something stream finally hit 100 viewers.
500?
Huh?
You said 500?
It was I had streamed. Think about this. Think about streaming for 400 fucking times and not even hitting 100 viewers one of those times. But it's like somewhere in the 400s. You hit like 110, 112. That's how it was for me, bro. I still I still struggle with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I still am figuring it out my damn self. So
wrong with that.
just the only difference between me and like I feel like a lot of people is that niggas like me and Vegas Kai, bro, like we take this shit seriously because at the end of the day, like we see what can happen. We've been around real creators that have real emotion that we're just like, fuck, bro, like this all, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I could just just do one thing for the rest of my life, bro, it'd probably just be make content.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Honestly.
Before we get into, like you said, you've been around a lot of big other streamers as well, right? You still never answered the question of what was the craziest stream you had. You said the Peace one was a good one.
I ain't gonna lie, the craziest stream I had, bro, was definitely last Sunday at Bottle Blonde. If you watched that
last
stream,
Sunday where?
Last Sunday at Bottle Blonde.
Bottle Blonde.
Bottle Blonde, yeah.
Was that the one I just seen recently when you had went to the DJ thing and yo? Yeah, tell us.
So, it was just me, my boy Hector, Chris, Saul, just a bunch of niggas that are like really known here in Vegas, and my boy Playboy too. We had brought not the whole city, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, niggas brought probably like 30 girls to that shit. We had a couple bottles, and it was just such like controlled chaos because like everybody there blacked out that day. I blacked out. All my boys blacked out. Like shit, I don't really know if two of the girls that we had brought blacked out for show. They was with us too. So it was just one of those days where everybody was just on a sick one. It was just like the reason why I say it was so crazy is because everybody was just acting out of character. Like people were doing things that they would not normally do, like if they weren't drinking to the degree that we were drinking. It's like you might, you know what I'm saying, you might go up to a girl and you might say something you shouldn't say, or not shouldn't say, but you're gonna say something. You weren't
saying your right state of mind.
Exactly. So you might go up to a girl, say some crazy shit. You might grab a girl, start dancing with her. You know what I'm saying? You might start drinking a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is just on camera looking crazy, bro, from start to finish for like 3.5, 4 hours. The VOD is up on my Twitch. You should go watch it if you haven't seen it yet.
How did y'all get to be able to go in there?
We have a little stream. We have a little contract with the owners because what's funny is Playboy has the contract, but the owners are the directors at Live Fontainebleau. But before that, they were the directors at Resorts World, where I was a promoter for a very long time. So when Fontainebleau opened, a lot of people left Resorts World and went to Fontainebleau to go work there to get better jobs, promotions, and all that other shit. But being that promoter and like being able to, like I said, shout out to my boy Donovan. That nigga put me in a lot of rooms. I met a lot of executives, a lot of VIPs, a lot of fucking just important people in the hospitality industry that are now scattered all over the city.
Yeah. All right, so you've been connected in this, Vegas nightlife. What's something that people think Vegas is like that isn't true?
You, first of all, you can't just come here and do drugs, bro. Like, you can't. Like, everybody thinks, oh, it's Vegas. What the fuck? Drugs are not legal here in Vegas, bro. I've had so many clients come here and just like get in trouble because they brought something with them that they shouldn't have brought, and their excuse is literally it's Vegas. And it's just like, just because it's Vegas doesn't mean that you could just be on fuck shit.
Yeah, they think that what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It's like, well, yeah, like, bro, you got people that are coming here from like fucking Wichita, Kansas, that's seen The Hangover one time, and they think that this is what the entire city's like. It's fucking wild.
Wow. So what's one of the craziest things you've seen in the club so far?
Damn. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. It's just like it's just like shit that girls be doing, bro. Like, girls be doing some weird shit. Like, I seen this one girl like throw up in her friend's purse and then set it back down, act like nothing happened. And then when her friend opened the purse, she was like acting like she didn't just throw up in her shit. That, like, it's just like weird shit like that.
She threw up in the purse?
She straight up threw up in her friend's purse and just set it down. And then when her friend looked inside the bag, she was like obviously she was fucking mad. And then the girl that threw up was just sitting there acting like she didn't do nothing. She don't know how it got in there. She was like, oh, gross. What the fuck? Like, bitch, you just threw up in the purse. That's crazy.
Nah, that's some nasty ass.
There's be shit like that. And like, I remember one time, bro, there was this guy that this dude, I forget what he was, like an engineer. This nigga like worked on rocket ships or something. I don't know. This nigga got the most drunk I ever seen, bro. Jumped in the pool with his clothes on, fucking was on the dance floor doing the worm, trying to like, but mind you, he spent like $30,000. So they
didn't even give a fuck.
So they didn't give a fuck what this man was doing.
They can do what you want.
He's on the dance floor doing the worm. Nigga. He's in the DJ booth with the DJ. He's going behind the bar like to get his own food.
And
nigga
felt like he owned the club. Did he own it? He went
nah, bro. He was just drunk, bro. But the nigga had spent 30 bands, and it was such a slow day that like nobody like was really tripping on like what he was doing for real.
Damn. All right, so is Vegas more about networking or partying though?
It's more about networking, brother. Like, the partying is fun, but you gotta realize at any moment, at any point in time, this is a city where you can meet a person that will change your life drastically. You can walk outside, nigga, and see Steve will do it or Mr. Beast and just get a fucking 100 bands. Just cause. Not saying that you should live your life looking for a handout, but it's like those are the types of niggas you could see here. Or you run into the executives, the VPs, the fucking niggas that own companies and corporations and shit like that. These guys are also just walking around here and you have no idea. That's why I'm also very nice to everybody that I meet, because I never know like who this person is. And at the end of the day, like, I never know like shit, like, am I gonna need this person one day, maybe? Or would this person look out for me? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Just being a good person, being a person with genuine intention just got me very, very far in this city as well, too. Because there's a lot of people that are just on some bullshit, bro. It's on some weird shit, bro.
Damn. So, all right, what's one rule they should follow when they come out here to party?
One rule that you're gonna come out here, one rule that you need to follow, I ain't gonna lie, don't come out here if you're in a relationship. Like, if you care about your significant other and you love your significant other, don't come to Vegas. There's nothing here for you. There's no point.
He said, so if you you said don't come?
Do not come at all. If you're in a relationship, don't fucking come to Vegas.
Unless you're coming together.
Shit, you could say that, bro, but I promise you, if you're a couple from somewhere where there's not too many attractive people, and then you come to Vegas, and then you got your man now looking at all these BBL and silicone bandits, like you're not gonna not feel insecure, and he's not gonna not look.
So you basically saying,
You're fucked.
damn.
You're fucked, brother. Don't come here if you're in a relationship. I promise you.
So you didn't see people change overnight?
Overnight, I've seen wives go on their bachelor parties here, and then they go back home and don't get married. I swear, bro. It's just a whatever vice that you have, whether it's drugs, money, women, gambling, cars, guns, whatever it is, bro. Whatever you're into, this city has it. It will find your weakness and it will exploit you if you're not a strong-willed human being.
Damn, that's fucked up.
It's the truth, nigga. They call it Sin City for a reason.
Damn. So, do you think people be acting different on camera as well?
Oh, 100%. 100%, bro. Especially girls. Girls see you put that camera out and niggas, what? It's either they all up in the camera or they trying to act like they don't want to be seen, or they got a nigga that they talking to that they don't want to see the stream either, so.
Ah, damn, boy. I got Mackboyy in this motherfucker today.
You know the fucking vibes, man. You know the fucking vibes, man.
Shit, before, y'all got any questions in the back?
I sent them to you.
You want me to answer all those?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start with her first one.
Go ahead.
She said, "Hey, how long you been out here, and when exactly did you start?"
Like, start in the nightlife?
Like, in general. So, like, let's start with nightlife. Like, when did you move out here? When did you get into nightlife? And then, like, how long did it take you to get to currently?
Word. Okay, so I moved out here November of 2023. And then I didn't meet Logan and have that interaction at Omnia, I'd say, until about, like, it was, I think, February, like the very early February of 2024. And then after that, I'd started working for the same promo company as him that same year. So I had worked for them that whole summer. I met the host at the club probably in like August that same year. So then I started running with him, getting put on game, and I'd say by the time 2025, or no, my fault. It was like
This year.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 2026.
Yeah,
Keep
this
going.
is 2026.
Keep going.
But I was saying, it was probably about like after I met the host, like that, like the nigga that took me under his wing.
Mm-hmm.
After I met him, my life really changed out here for real, because he would always tell me, bro, it's not about the money, it's about the relationships. That's why, like, a lot of hosts also fuck with me out here too, because when I send business, I don't ask for anything in return. A lot of motherfuckers, if I send you a table and be like, I'll send you if I'm a regular nigga and I send you a 10K table client, I'm gonna ask you, yo, bro, can you break me off? Da, 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 da. Me though, I'm the type of nigga where I'm gonna send you that business. I'm not gonna ask you for shit, right? But I might come to your club and I might want a table, or, you know what I'm saying?
You help me in a different way.
Exactly. So that's what I realized. It was the relationships. So it was like, yeah, bro. I'd say after I met Donovan, I really got on out here, and then I just kept learning and meeting more people as I progressed, honestly.
All right. Then now we want to know, who do you think is the most overrated streamer right now?
Bro, fucking Clavicular, bro.
Why?
Cause, bro, that kid is literally gonna. Actually, I'm not gonna say that, but that kid is rotting from the inside out. And I don't like, he's not aware of any of the long-term effects that is going to happen to his body, like with the shit that he's doing to himself. And then not only that, bro, but he's influencing a fuck ton of younger kids in the next generation to be on some weird shit, bro. Like, this guy literally advertises doing meth as a way for weight loss.
You for real?
I swear, bro. I swear to you. Do you know who Clavicular is?
Nah, I'm gonna have to check him
You
out.
gotta look this kid
They
up.
let him stream this?
Bro, you gotta look this guy up, bro. He's 19, mind you, and he's been banned from every club in Miami because they were playing that fucking Hail Hitler song that Kanye made. And he was with like Andrew Tate and fucking Tristan Tate and that dude from Fresh and Fit. They're just, bro, it was crazy. I'm so surprised you don't know about it.
Man,
Yeah,
I probably did and didn't even know that was him.
That clavicular kid is very, very fucking overrated. Who else? Who else don't I really fuck with for real?
The opposite. Who you think not overrated and people kind of, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Probably. I'd say Rampage Jackson is as good as everybody says he is. Like, he's a really funny fucking streamer to watch. And Blueface too. Blueface is a very entertaining streamer to watch too. I feel like the most slept on streamer though, for real, I ain't gonna lie, I might get a lot of hate for this, but Jason Go is the most slept on streamer, bro.
Jason Go?
He's in that industry. He's true to himself. He don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like you could tell bro's just like a genuine good nigga, bro, for real. You don't be on no bullshit. He don't be trying to like clip farm or like, I don't know. It just, maybe it's because it's like, I seen he was in a relationship and he was doing the whole streamer thing, but I just fuck with how bro is just true to himself, for real.
All right, and then I meant to ask, who you been around though so far?
Shit, bro, I've been around a lot of people. Shit, we were just at Complex Con. You know everybody that was at Complex Con, right? Like Sauce Walker, DDG, Mack Max, fucking.
Are you with Vegas Cat that day?
Yeah, I was the biggest guy that day.
Yeah, y'all seen every. Go ahead, tell him.
Everybody, bro. Cash Cobain was there. I'm actually personally, like, I'll say like my friends. I'm friends with Sean O'Malley. I'm friends with Marab. I'm friends with Jamal Hill. These are all UFC fighters that I'm naming.
Hey.
I'm friends with Darius Geis. He played for the Redskins. I played with Zay Jones, Caleb Jones. Those are fucking brothers. I have friends with a lot of NFL players, a lot of rappers. Because you got to think about it. Like, these are where these niggas come to fucking, like, just party, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking kicked it with, during Summer League in 2024, bro. I was kicking it with fucking Tyler Hero, Trey Young. Just like, niggas are just at the clubs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have never, like, actually really, really met him, but I've been around Travis Scott. I remember one time I did an event for Future and Metro Boomin. I got to meet those niggas, bro. Chris Brown was there. I was at a dinner with Chris Brown and Future and, like, probably, like, 40 to 50 girls that I had brought.
Damn.
Time of my life. Like, as a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta show you the clip, bro.
Now, we gonna pull it up. You want me to send it to you so you can pull it up?
I don't know if we should do it. I mean, fuck it, yeah, I don't care. I'll show you the clip. Let me pull it up.
No, I mean, like, in post. You could just send it to her later. She gonna pull it up while we're talking about it.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I'll do that. But I want you to see it, though.
No, yeah, for sure. Appreciate that, brother. Y'all still got any more before I let him do his end mark? All right. Before you show me the video, brother, go ahead and if you got any last remarks or anything you want them to know right now, go ahead and let them know. Yeah. And then we're gonna do the I had to drop go one more time. He gotta say whatever your handles are, and then say this was presented by. No, I said that wrong. Say it, CC, one more time for me.
So you can say I'm Mackboyy. You can find me at this is No Script Needed, presented by Creative Genius Studios. No Script Needed,
by Creative Genius?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And let me say it one more time. Let me hear it one more time.
So you'd be like, I'm Mackboyy.
Where do they find me at?
Yep. This is No Script Needed.
No Script Needed. Okay.
Presented by Creative Genius Studios. Okay,
bet.
Well, before you say that, what ain't your last remark for him?
Honestly, I just want to make sure that, you know, I say thank you for allowing me to come on here. I definitely appreciate it. I was watching some of your content before I came here, so I fuck with it. It's definitely gonna be a good fucking video for the channel.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, if you're in Vegas, man, hit me up, get at me. You know, I got tables. I got half off on all the nice ass restaurants, all the restaurants that Tao Group has to offer. You know, I got a lot of connections for the strip clubs. If you like strip clubs, we get out there too. We like to get active.
We in Vegas.
You know what I'm saying? We are in Vegas. But mainly, yeah, if you're coming out here, you need help getting into the nightclubs, just let me know. Or if you need help with your credit repair, I'll do that for you as well too. But yeah, my name is Mackboyy. You can find me on Twitch at Mackboyy. Find me on Instagram at Mackboyy. You know, it's pretty much all Mackboyy. I think on Twitch I have an underscore under my name.
All right, yes, y'all. We get he just said this was no script needed. We had the one and only Mackboyy, and we out of here. All right.
All right.